Welcome to the corner plots. Let's see what's happening in my permaculture garden at this time and what I can do to help it along so it feeds my family, animals, and hopefully produces a little surplus that won't cost the earth. I passed the retail market this morning and I couldn't pass up the chance to collect a fish box. I know that I want to sow some stuff, but it is just the end of January, beginning of February. The polystyrene containers hold some warmth. That's what I want it for. Seed sowing, maybe peas, maybe beans, maybe salad. Salad will hold up if the weather changes back, because right now it's positively balmy. We've had mostly a sunny day, so I took the opportunity to come over and paint. And now I'm just looking at the greenhouse and how things are starting to pop now. They're trying to grow, so I can actually see that they've probably doubled, some of them have tripled their height. That's the mustard. Now I can either dig that in, but I'm not inclined to at the moment, or I could give it to the birds and take some home. And here I've got peas, and I did have this all tipped over. I don't know why or how. It was all over on the floor, so, but the peas are still there. The end one was Steve's, or is Steve's. I don't know, red spinach. And so I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to sow some more as well, because the one that's there hasn't come up. I've dug in some compost into this bed, and those things are starting to show, in some cases, some signs of growth. And the spinach, yeah, the spinach is growing. I've got this cactus. I was potting some of those up for one of my customers a week ago, and I can't remember what I've got under there. Let's have a look. I don't think I could see the labels anyway. I think it's broad beans. Yeah, broad beans under there. So what I'm going to do is split that up and try and make some more plants. All the beautiful alliums are now coming up as well. Got a little bit of growth on them. I'm not sure that they should be that big yet. And I've got spinach, winter giant, parsley, giant Italian. I've got one kale cadet come up out of all. It's got its true leaves on now. A couple of true leaves, maybe 3, yeah. And a lot more of the Italian giant parsley, which looks quite happy. It looks quite happy. And the one single, I'm just going to let it grow in there because it's got no competition. Nothing else has grown in there. And of course my garlic, which is looking particularly good. Probably 2 at least in each of 6 modules. Yeah. So what I need to do is get more food on the go and shut this greenhouse up so it can stay warm overnight. I could light a candle because I did bring one, but I might save that. And we have got a lantern with some paraffin in it, hanging lantern, so I can leave those. It's going to be cold probably tonight. What I want to do with that bag of sunflower seeds is, black sunflower seeds, is actually try and grow some. I've got a list as long as your arm, if not longer, of the things I need to do here on the corner plots. I've been doing some clearing out of my shed. Not lots, but just little by little, because it kind of feels overwhelming. I might go back in there now and do a bit more, which I probably will, because I'm going to head back that way. I've just dumped some paper rubbish in there, or cardboard rubbish in there, the fire pan, but we've had days of rain, so everything in the fire pan is already soaking wet, and it's not going to light even with fire lighters. You need paraffin fire lighters and some dry wood, I think, to get that going, or get that started at least. Usually when I start a fire in there, it goes out very quickly. Many years ago I bought tea lights. I still buy them now, but I had all these empty soft metal containers left, and I thought it would be lovely to make a rain chain. I did make a rain chain. This is it, and they've all sort of, you can hear that jingle, they've all sort of fallen down to the bottom, and so that's what I was going to use these for, but I've just found a pile of them, and what I'm going to do with them now is crush them and take them to the scrap metal person, because I've got bags of them, recycle. Just looking at the sun, it's pretty much 5 o'clock and it's still up there, still shining. Been digging on the fundraising plot. I've got to get these chickens out. This bird flu has got to be over soon. They've been out in their yards, but not in the garden as yet. Beautiful bird song, still needs repairing. I was going to do that. I brought the drill with me, but I wound up digging over there and trying to sow some seeds. Shak, red leaf, like red spinach, that somebody bought, I think last month or the beginning of this month, and it was way too early really to sow any, but I did try. But it's hot in the greenhouse today. Tuck the birds up, some hay as well, and I'm on my way home now. Things are starting to grow, but I haven't got up my weeds. Creeping buttercup. That's the worst weed that I've got right now. Even the bindweed isn't that bad because it's got weaker over the years, but the creeping buttercup, a force to be reckoned with. Have some chocolate because it's Friday, and the sun's disappearing over the horizon, so I better get going because the light's going.